welcome back to Blue Harvest Vintage Toys. Today's video is going to be a bit hit and miss. It's just, I'm just going to have a free-form rant. I haven't done a rant in a while, so I'm going to give you a bit of rough with a bit of smooth. I've got a nice package today. It does say the Black Series Stormtrooper Carbonised Collector's Grade. So, I know it's from. So we'll be opening that end of the video, so stick around for that. I just want to talk about the Hasbro Pulse Con. Yeah. You know my feelings towards modern Star Wars at the moment. So my Black Series, never collected vintage collection. I've gone back into vintage. Recently I've been getting a few Black Series figures. I'm not going to stop getting them, put it that way. I will always collect Star Wars, modern, vintage. Some of the figures I've got just for review, basically. And you know that. It's just that certain figures that I do want to go on my shelves. I've never sold me a Ahsoka, and I'm glad I didn't, because I sold it once before when I had it in the shop and I was really devastated. So I got it again last year, and I wasn't going to sell that. There's a certain few that I've collected, obviously the signed ones. The Luke Skywalker Bespin outfit, I'm not selling that one because the sculpt's not very good, but it's one of the original lines. Yeah, the Ahsoka, I've got Sabine and I've got Hera. But the new ones that are coming out, I think the only one I want to get is Leia, the Endor Leia. Now the Han and the look amazing. Don't get me wrong, Hasbro are doing really good work, but with watching this Hasbro Pulse Con last week, there's just some things I need to get off my chest, really. I think they're pulling the wool over your eyes. I'll go through some of the things. I'm not going to go through all the things that came out because other channels, every other channel's done that. Go watch one of those if you want to look through the exclusives. We did it on live on Friday. Look at that. Go back and look at that. There's like 2,000 views on that already, which is big for my channel. But I'm not going to big up Hasbro just for the sake of it. Just so they'll send me free stuff. They used to send me free stuff. But I tell the truth. I think that's what you want from me. I tell the truth. And I know a lot of people love Hasbro, love what they're putting out, and that's good. As a collector, I'm not going to say anything about you shouldn't buy this. I'm just telling you how I feel, and how I feel that it's somewhat of Emperor's New Clothing with these new modern, I say modern, I sound like a decrepit old man, but Star Wars collection is nostalgia for me. Yeah, I love to buy new figures. I've got Marvel figures, and I've never had Marvel figures before. That's nothing to do with nostalgia. That's to do with something I really like. And with Star Wars, the vintage Star Wars is pure nostalgia for me. Pure nostalgia. And having them again, having them in hand. I see Star Wars figures all the time, and I've seen most things. There's only a few things I haven't seen. Red bar R5D4. I've never seen one, and I would love one, obviously. I think my only grail at the moment is a DT Saber Luke. I've seen one, held one. So delicate. I would really love one, but that is obviously out my price range at the moment, and Well, it's not really. I could get one. I could buy it if I wanted. But I'm trying to save up for this Star Wars arcade machine. So yeah, once that's out of the way, when the next thing. But I digress from that. We're talking about this Hasbro Con. The guys on Friday, I think we were all adamant that there were some of the guys like Marc will buy them. John's bought a lot of things. They've pre-ordered them. Everybody's pre-ordered stuff. The first thing I want to talk about is these holiday stormtroopers. What I mean, what is what? And I was watching a live stream last night, and everybody's pre-ordering them, and they're going to look good. Blah blah blah. But what are you going to do with them when it's not Christmas? These are going to be in home bargains come January after Christmas. They're going to be selling them off. Yeah, you can put them away in a Christmas box. And what says Christmas more than a stormtrooper with a rifle? Now, give me Yoda, or give me Vader, one of the main characters in Christmas get up. Lego do it, which is fine. Funko do it, which is fine. The Funko ones don't really sell that well, I don't think. They seem to be left on the shelves, but it could. I'm not, like I said, I'm not telling you not to get them, but I'm just saying what I feel, and I feel that Black Series is meant to be a collector's special thing, and that's what brought me to it. In 2014, I first started. I was buying them. I loved them. They were special. Special edition Black Series. Wow. That is when I got back into collecting figures again. I started collecting Lego figures because I thought it might be cheap. Yeah, I was collecting all the Black Series. Absolutely loved them. And it came to last year, and I was just going to Forbidden Planet, buying one a week or whatever. And not even looking at them, putting on the shelf. It came to a point where the shelves were getting too cluttered. I started putting more shelves up. They were getting cluttered, and I just thought, let's look at them. Do I need to get rid of them? I was getting more into vintage again. I did initially start to get the first 12 of the vintage, but that's obviously grown now. I think there's one in here, to be honest with you, and I do need 11. I need 12. I think there's one in there, and I need 11 now for the full collection. They're all last 17, so they're expensive. And I'm not probably won't get them for maybe another 10 years. Who cares? It's patience with collecting. But the Black Series, they just started pumping them out, and there was just carbonised. The 40th anniversary were okay. That was the first thing that diverged from the main line. And I got them, most of them. But now they started doing the Gamer series. The Carbonized were alright. I got a couple of those, but I thought there might be one-offs. Then they started doing the first edition white boxes. That didn't go down too well, I don't think. Then now they were just putting out too many characters that we'd already got. How many more Lukes? How many more Vaders? How many more Chewies do we need? Really? And then this, for me, as I say, I've already stopped. I do like the new boxes. I do like them. I love them. I've got a few just to see what they're like. But I'm not going to collect them again. But these are, it is the final nail in the coffin for me. Hasbro, what are you doing? What are you doing? And as I say, if you like them, buy them. But I think you'll be disappointed. once you bought them, I think you'll think, why did I buy these? But again, that's my opinion. That's what my opinion is, and it's my opinion means nothing. But you're watching this, so I think you want to hear another side of the story, maybe, if you want to collect these. But you might agree with me. Who knows? It might be 50-50. I'll probably get about 20 dislikes on this video because I seem to get at least 2 anyway. I get one when it's uploaded. So there's somebody out there that's pressed that bell icon and wait until a video comes. They care that much. They hate me that much. They put that dislike. But anyway, that's another thing. So that, yeah, the reveals were underwhelming for me. Vintage collection, as I say. And that Rex looked quite nice. I'm looking for a 5s. I will buy a 5s. If the Rex is quite cheap, I know it won't be, I might get it. Keep it on the card, obviously, because I'm an inbox collector. Not with the Marvel though. I don't know. I'm a loose collector with the vintage, apart from the vehicles. I like to keep in the box. It's weird, I know. So yeah, buy it if you want it. I'm just saying in my opinion. So let's go on to the elephant in the room, this Haslab. Usual Mike said it was going to be a Dagobah playset with X-Wing, which I was going to slay it because of it be a repack X-Wing. So I'm a bit disappointed there. No, I wasn't. I really didn't expect it to be a Razor Crest, and I was very disappointed because we had the rumour that the Razor Crest was coming out anyway on the Vintage Collection, like the Slave one, which it should have been. That is my whole point. It should have been just a normal line. It was apparently meant to be an exclusive, a Galaxy's Edge exclusive, like the Millennium Falcon. But for me, the price point is wrong for a Haslab. It's cheaper than the Falcon. So how can Hasbro not put these out for that price point? How can they not afford to make these? The thing with the badge is they didn't want to make it because it was be so expensive for them to make. So they wanted collectors to know that collectors will buy it in advance. That's what Haslab is. That's what crowdfunding is. If enough people want it, we'll make it. Now with the Razor Crest, it's obvious that people want it. Obvious. Giving it, if it had been, I might even have bought it myself if it had been like $250. Making it more detailed and putting it for $350. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's done, because that we did say that Slave 1 was quite expensive, but it is absolutely massive. It is really good. The designs on it are not brilliant. The insides of it are not quite correct, but it is an amazing ship. I've not seen one in hand, but I've seen lots of videos, and Josh and Andy did one on Hollow Chronicles where they had the vintage, the Power of the Force, or was it the Shadows of the Empire, and this vintage collection, which was absolutely massive. And for £150, that is just, I thought it was quite expensive to start with, because you can get a vintage one for 120 maybe, but yeah, that vintage collection Slave 1 is right, because it's brilliant. It is brilliant. But that's, so Razor Crest I think should be $250 at most, not $350. You're gonna have to put a lot more detailing into it, obviously, for the price point. So put it on which initially they were supposed to put on the main line. or the Galaxy's Edge line. It just seems to me that you're doing a Haslab on it, but it's going to Zavvi, it's going to other places. It's going to be sold. It gets me, if you're pre-ordering it on Zavvi, are you going towards the number on Haslab? I'm assuming so. So you're not getting through Hasbro Pulse, are you? I know the badge was sold through Dark Side Toys. Yeah, less said about that the better. But Dark Side Toys did sell the badge, and I'm not actually sure if that went through as numbers on the tier level of the badge. So yeah, that's just my thing. We don't even know what colour it's going to be. It's all 3D modelled, which is, I'm sure when the badge was announced we had a coloured model. I'm sure we did. I might be wrong. Let me know in the comments. But I think I would hope that it is silver. That is not VAT metalised. I know they don't use VAT metalising, but it'd be nice if they did. One of those tiers would be nice if it was VAT metalised. But I know they're not going to do it for health and safety reasons, blah blah blah, environmental reasons. But it would be nice if it was. I'm sure they could do it somewhere, like the Royal Starship episode 1. I'm not sure if that was VAT metalised, but that looked really nice in the silver. So if it's like that, hopefully, yeah. Would I be tempted to buy one if I wasn't buying this arcade machine? I don't think so. I had to think obviously about it, but I don't think I would, because it's not my collecting habit. I would rather have a vintage playset, a vintage vehicle. I'm after a Darth Vader's Star Destroyer. They're quite hard to get hold of actually, in good condition. You're talking over £100, so yeah. I don't think I'd drop £350 on it, because, as I say, I need last 17, and I could probably get 2 last 17 for £350. 3 if it's one of the minor characters like Imperial Dignitary and the A-Wing pilot. But to me, I'd rather have my arcade machine. And this, and don't get me wrong again, it looks fantastic. I love the Mandalorian. That show made me want to play with toys again. I had the feeling where I wanted to play with the toys and act out the scenes and things like that. Yeah, I held my hands up to that. What I would like is the TIE Fighter with the folding wings. And I hope they're going to do that. I hope they're going to bring that out, because they did the Vintage Collection TIE Pilot. So yeah. Again, it's back now. It's happening. If you want to buy it, you do right. Actually, you do right. It's a nice thing, but as I say, it should be on the main line. I don't know why they changed it, to be honest with you, but maybe that'll come out soon, sometime. Maybe not. But I'm quite interested in what else is coming out vehicle wise in the Vintage Collection. And Black Series vehicles don't come out that often. We've got the Snow Speeder this year. Maybe I don't even think we get one a year, do we? We haven't had one for a couple of years, have we? Since Solo. So yeah, the Vintage Collection is obviously where they're going with the vehicles. They're going to keep pumping them out. There's going to be a lot of Vintage Collection coming next year, and obviously a lot more Black Series, which is why I know, there was just too much coming out. I just can't keep up with them. With vintage, you've got tunnel vision, and there you go. May take you, like I said, 20 years, 10, 20 years to finish my collection again. But there's nothing new coming out. Nothing new coming out. There's other things I can buy, variants and vehicles and playsets, like I said, but there's just nothing new coming out. Apart from the retro collection. But anyway, the only thing I really think that I would definitely like from the Hasbro Con is Ahsoka's lightsaber. I love Ahsoka, as many of us do. I'm quite disappointed that you only get one, because are they going to release the second one? Because the second one's a bit smaller, isn't it? There's like, I think this is the large one, and there's a smaller one coming out. Not coming out. I mean, there is. She has two lightsabers basically, and it's green. I'm sure I've seen it's green. I don't know. I can't remember what colour she has it in. Clone Wars season 7. I'll have to look at that, but it must be green because this is green, and this is her lightsaber. I know the white in Rebels and further on, because she's not a Jedi. She's not a Jedi in Clone Wars anyway. So there, that is probably the only thing that I will try and get. I won't pre-order it. I'm not going to pre-order anything. The only thing I've pre-ordered lately is the Mighty McFly, and they're supposed to be coming out soon. So yeah, that's my opinion. Love it or hate it. I just think Hasbro are putting more money in other products. And John over at Super Awesome Geek Show, he sent over he looked into it, he researched it and looked into the numbers for Mattel, Hasbro, how much they pay for each license. So I think he's doing a video on it, so look out for that, because I've seen all the numbers. I could show you the numbers, but it's just numbers. But he's doing a few videos like that, which is good. He's diversifying into things like that, which is good. If you want me to go through them on a separate video, leave comments below. But I think John is doing that video, and I wouldn't want to step in on his toes. Anyway, that is the bad news over with. So let's look at what we've got. Oh, we've got a note to Blue Harvest Vintage Toys. Mark, there's no way I'm going to let you finish off your vintage run of loose figures, I guess right, without me helping out. Here's a couple of pieces you need. Cheers, mate. Marc Shabbygeek. Yes, thank you, Mark. Let's have a look at what we've got here. Ooh, plastic bag, nothing in there. Lots of padding. Look, padding. Yeah. Wow. He's wrapped that up well. Take note. Amazon, Walmart, or whoever else packs like it. Well, I'm not going to say. Oh, wow. Oh, first of all, there's the belt from a squid head that I need. And, oh, wow. And oh, look. Why did they never take his helmet? Be able to take his helmet off? That, I suppose though, it's one thing that you don't have to collect in it. It's one thing you're not going to lose, and you don't have to find, because I'm now going to have to find his poncho, his belt, and his blaster. But that is one that I've got all the looks now. Oh no, I haven't. I need the Stormtrooper. But yeah, that's fantastic. Thank you so much, Mark. That's going to go with my Endor scene on my second shelf. I might see if I can find a lightsaber. I know it comes with a blaster, but it'd be nice to have a lightsaber. I've never had that one. Never, ever had that one. And I'm chuffed. So thank you. So there you go. A bit of good at the end of a rant video. Hope you enjoyed it anyway. If there's anything you want me to rant about or talk honestly, I don't think it's a rant. It's not rant. I think it's me talking my opinions, giving you my opinions, which is always good. You've always got to. I think you've got to get it off your chest most of the time, haven't you? And that's what we do with the live streams mostly. So yeah, check us out on the live streams on Tuesday and Friday nights, 8 PM UK time, 3 PM Eastern. Well, we've got John Super Awesome Geek Show, Matt Universal Collector, Tez at Roland's Reviews, Marc Shabbygeek, and me at Blue Eyes Vintage Tours. Thank you for watching. If you want to put a dislike on this video, feel free. It helps towards the channel, but I'd rather hear you give it a thumbs up if you would, and share it out so we get some more subscribers. So thank you again for watching, and allowing me to talk out of the play box, and may the toys be with you. The Masters of the Universe toys came first. The cartoon wouldn't have existed without the Masters of the Universe toy line, which was originally created by Mattel in 1981, 2 years before it would come to our TV screens. Additional waves of action figures, creatures, vehicles and playsets were released every year until 1987, totaling 70 distinct figures in all. Well, we've got John Super Awesome Geek Show, Matt Universal Collector, Tez at Roll. Yeah, Tez at Roland's Reviews. Tez at Roland's Reviews.